Ah. What's up, everybody? First episode of the Joe and Joe Show. My name is Joe Rotunda, Director of Operations and Assistant Matchmaker with Main Events. Jolene Mazzone here, Vice President of Operations and Head Matchmaker at Main Events, and former NABF Matchmaker of the Year.
Yeah, bitches.
First guest, Adrian Clark. He's a former NBA manager, former boxing manager, author of several boxing-related books, currently a boxing consultant on the Fight Network, and is a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Bring him in.
Adrian.
So many lies in that introduction.
What? You heard all that?
So many lies in the introduction.
Oh, I didn't know you could hear.
And you actually...
No, just tell him he's a Cowboys fan. He's not a Steelers fan.
Fuck out of here. I'm neither of those. I'm a diehard 49er fan. You can see by the shirt, even though it's an Errol Spence shirt, it's 49er colors.
Oh, that was a good little plug there. I enjoy that.
All right.
That's a good little plug. But the first question that I have of this podcast is, could you dunk?
My senior year in college, yeah.
Could you dunk on what's behind you?
No, my son only dunks on that.
Okay, all right.
He only dunks on that. You were like 30 minutes late to this podcast. I'm never doing this show.
No, I was gonna say.
What the fuck?
Right,
how did this shit delivered?
Adrian, you could dunk, or you could have dunked.
No, I could dunk my senior year in college. I was like 185, bro. I had bounce.
Did you have better hops than Apollo Gaddy?
No. That shit I saw with him jumping over that fence.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
Yo, that was better than you in Vegas. When what was it when those girls fought? And you and Zab went running to watch the fight and you jumped over the fence or that gate or whatever it was.
I did? Oh, no, Joe did. Yes.
I did.
Yeah, Joe did.
Those fucking girls started fighting, and I had my phone out, and I jumped over that thing, and Zab started commenting. Oh, it was fucking hilarious, dude.
Apollo's jump was better than that, though. Way better.
Yeah.
All right, then the next question I have, I'm sorry, Joe, because it's just so easy with Adrian.
Please, AC, don't call me Adrian in front of all these
No, I call you Adrian. I'm not fucking calling you AC. Can we get you a pair of AirPods? If this, makes it, we'll get you a pair of AirPods.
I just feel like I'm
this.
I'm like a Renaissance man, yo. So whatever the original is, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Bros.
Come back, bro. Come back.
No AirPods. No fucking AirPods for me. Thank you.
Why don't you get some fucking service? Are you you don't have good connection?
That's not me. That's you guys. I have a great connection.
He will never admit it, so just move on.
Hey, Adrian, you watching The Last Dance?
Yo, and I feel like I'm gonna lose my black card for saying this. No, I haven't seen it yet.
What? Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
You know what, though? You're better off waiting for it to be over and just binge watching it on Netflix.
Thank you, Jolie.
Oh, that's true. I would have picked a different guess, but that's
because
cool.
it's the type that you'll enjoy more. I don't want to wait a week. We're slow.
Yeah.
I want to just...
It's so good, man. It brings you back to such a good time in the NBA.
But I hear he's like pretty much like kind of like dry snitching on all of his teammates and shit. Is that true?
It's not like that. He's not. It's stupid shit. It's not dude. You'll like Jordan more after you see this thing.
Okay. I'll check it out once it's all done. But like Jolene said, I don't like the 2 episodes and I have to wait. Yeah, to me that's bullshit. So I'll wait until it's all over with.
Right.
And just so you know, and everybody knows, if at any time during this podcast there's discrepancies or we don't agree or we need a tiebreaker, we have Anthony, who's our millennial, who's going to break the tie on stuff.
We have a child who's going to jump in.
He's a child.
What's
there
up?
he is.
What's up?
Wait, so
he will break the tie.
Wait. So are you saying all millennials are children?
Yeah,
you know what?
Absolutely.
I don't think we need to go there, but
yes.
I'm a millennial.
Anytime you guys are talking shit, if there's anything that needs to be settled, just call me in. I got you.
Tag him in.
Right.
Are you guys gonna put like the parental advisory logo by you guys like graphic art on like when y'all make this podcast live? Because there's a lot of cursing going on right now.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to warn people. I don't want to give them a warning. I want to offend them. Get them in, man.
I think when they see the name Jolene Mazzone, it's just a given.
Right. Yeah. But you do well in your interviews. You know, you do interviews with ESPN and shit like that. Like you don't curse on.
You just
those.
curse. So
but you don't. I'm talking
us.
about you though. I mean, I curse all the time. But you, when you do professional interviews and you're on TV and shit, you don't curse. So
Adrian, where are you going?
I like to walk around. I like to walk around, man, in my place, like the man cave. So I walk around.
I didn't know if you were heading out. I was like, bro, take us with you.
All right, let's get to some questions, Joe.
All right, boxing related?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, first with the Fight Network, like what's the deal there? Like they're trying to invest heavily more into boxing.
Yeah, you know, for the past probably decade, it's been really MMA heavy. So
right.
Now they're not doing any more live shows with MMA. So they see a market in boxing, and the owner, Lynn Asper, really big boxing fan. So we met a couple times in Dallas and in Toronto, and it just made sense. It made sense, and I made the jump, man. And we were kind of like full steam ahead right now, just trying to load boxing content into the Fight Network.
Can you sit down, please? I'm getting dizzy.
I'll sit down when I'm fucking ready. Okay.
Oh.
I got one more lap to go. Thank you very much. And
all right, go ahead. Get your steps, bro. Go ahead.
You know, when people watch this, they're gonna be like, "Yo, I thought Adrian Clark was such a nice guy." Look,
I know. I bring it out of everybody.
You see what you bring out. But yeah, no, I'm excited, man. The Fight Network has been cool so far, and I actually just posted a video today with back from 2014 when Jerry Belmontes fought Abner Cotto. We were actually on the Fight Network for that particular show. Thank you for coughing while I was talking. That's great, Jolene.
I coughed in my arm, though. Did everybody notice that?
Yeah, they did.
Not in my hand.
So yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
That's awesome. No, I was looking at it. It seems like it's like a more upscale version of Fight Pass, like as far as the content.
Yeah, I can.
Like a lot of regional shows and shit, and.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get there. We're not gonna come out the gate with live shows. I don't, trying to do that and compete with your ESPNs and Fox and not right now. But we'll get to live shows eventually, but just not right now.
All right. Yeah. Cool. All right. So obviously a bunch of fights and shit got postponed before all this COVID took place. What fights were you guys looking forward to? Like I think this weekend was supposed to be Canelo Billy Joe.
Right.
Who I had Billy Joe.
You had Billy Joe winning that fight?
I had Billy Joe putting up a good fight. I don't know about winning.
Wait. Yeah, I was confused. I was like, wait, winning? Or
don't be confused, bro. I'll help you. Billy.
Okay.
I like Billy Joe. Always like Billy Joe.
Well, that's good. I like Adrian Clark, but I don't think he's going to beat Canelo.
You guys don't give Billy Joe a shot with Canelo? You remember what Billy Joe did with? I know it's David Lemieux, whatever.
Yeah.
Dude,
Don't say that.
Bro, he boxed Lemieux's balls off.
Really?
No one's done that with Lemieux. I get it. Lemieux's got some.
Because Lemieux hasn't fought any boxers.
Right.
Dude, it was impressive. It was impressive. He literally shut Lemieux out for a long time. The whole.
All right, next fight. What fight I was looking forward to? I think. With everybody, and it still could happen, but obviously Wilder Fury.
Right.
That's what I was looking forward to.
Yeah, I think
I'm into that.
I'm not as much as I want to go with Wilder for 3. I don't feel like he'll be able to make a good enough adjustment as far as like skill wise. I mean, of course, his one punch power is always going to be there. But just the movement of Tyson, and I think now the power of Tyson, I think he's going to have Deontay a little bit rattled coming into the 3rd fight, man. So I'm pulling for Deontay, of course, but I don't think.
I picked Deontay in the last fight. I thought he was going to pull it off. I give Deontay in this fight not a shot in hell.
Really?
No,
yeah, because look, I wouldn't mind if he, it's nothing of hate. I think his mental is totally off now.
Dude, when you heard the, I mean, you've been in this business for a long time. The shit with the equipment or whatever it may be, when you heard it, automatic excuse for you, or did you think that maybe sort of kind of played a factor in his performance?
I think it definitely played a factor in his performance, and it goes back to not having an adult there to say, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
That's, it could have. No one will ever know. Nobody will ever know, not even Deontay.
All right.
Somebody at some point, and I don't know, I'm not saying who that somebody is, should have said, are you out of your mind? At some point.
Right.
But you can't take it back.
True.
I still love the fight though. But yeah, Fury all day.
Yeah, and it goes back to heavyweights. You gotta love a heavyweight fight.
What about what's up?
My bad, Joe. You're asking the questions here. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm fucking out of line right now.
You're just running
No,
laps.
that's all right, Phillips. Go ahead.
What about Joshua Pulev? Was that intriguing at all? No.
No.
All right, I have Pulev. What about Prograis? Bro, I'm a fucking Prograis fan.
Now that's
I'm
the fight.
Huge Prograis fan. Huge.
That's the fight.
Dude, I'm not mad at Hooker either, man. He's not like the fastest or the strongest. He finds ways to win. I like that.
I like Hooker too, but I think I like that fight, and I think Prograis just.
I think Prograis stops him. And Maurice is a Dallas guy, and I mean, of course, I'm really biased to Dallas fighters.
Cowboys.
But
Go ahead.
No. I said fighters. I didn't say anything about other teams.
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas
go
guy.
with Dallas.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Sorry,
only
Cowboys,
in you
Go
guys'
ahead.
world.
Go ahead.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Take a knee right now. Go ahead.
Prograis by knockout, for sure.
All right.
Within 10 rounds.
Yeah.
What else you got, Joe?
What about Lomachenko, Teofimo?
Lomachenko. Not even a thought.
Yeah, I side that. I think I don't want to feel like I'm a fucking Joey Mazone stan right now, but it's like everything she's saying, I'm agreeing.
I got a lot of them. Just admit it.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with her, and we normally don't do this shit. We normally don't agree like this.
So you're
Joe,
Lomachenko.
Oh yeah.
All right,
For
I'll
sure.
go Teofimo. What about fucking where's Anthony Yard?
Where is he? Wait,
Right?
I think then his pops passed.
His pops just passed away with COVID-19, Joe.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, but he fought Kovalev back in when were we in Russia? August? Hasn't fought
I
since.
think he had a tune-up, no?
No, he hasn't fought since.
Oh.
But after that fight, I was into him. Like, I would love to see him fight again.
Yeah. I'd like.
Who's he?
He would be interesting with a lot of the 75-pounders.
Yeah.
Even
Like
ones
a
that
Yard.
lost. Like, he'd be interesting with Bostic.
Yeah, Joe Smith.
What's his name? Alvarez.
Yeah.
Who's he promoted by?
Frank Warren.
Frank Warren.
Yeah.
Yo, AC, are you on a rocking chair right now?
No,
Yo,
now I'm on this medicine. I'm on this medicine ball right now.
All right,
man.
just making sure.
No, dude, I thought he was swimming. I was like, this is fucking weird, man. What is he doing?
No, I can be my.
He can't sit in one spot.
No, I can be myself with y'all, man. Other podcasts, other interviews. I'm just.
Is it me?
It's you. It's definitely not me. See, y'all thought it was my shit, my service that was out of line, but it was never me. It was always you guys.
It froze.
You guys good? All right. What about who do you feel is one of the more underappreciated active boxers today?
Ooh, underappreciated. I gotta go with the Charlos, man. I gotta go with the Charlos. Yeah, I gotta go with the Charlos.
Nah, don't agree.
I feel like they don't get the props
The
they deserve.
Charlos are one of them.
They don't fight anyone.
Is that their fault?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is. It is.
Fighters make fights, contracts don't.
True. And that goes with your decision making and shit, like not just with shit inside the ring, but also outside the ring. So yeah,
I like them though. I like both of them.
I do too.
Yeah, they just don't fight anyone. It's hard to get on that bandwagon.
Agreed. And then sometimes the antics are a little bit overboard. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes they have the right to kind of go to a 10, but sometimes it's like, yo, that shit wasn't necessary, or what you're doing is not necessary. Like,
Right.
but I think they're the most, like, one of the most underappreciated fighters in the sport right now.
What about
I
you?
don't know. I don't even have an answer for that. Who do you think it is, Joe?
Honestly, it's weird that he said the Charlo brothers. I've suddenly become a huge Tony Harrison fan. I think he's super underappreciated. He's not the most he's not the most talented guy, but he's game as fuck, dude. He'll fight
I'm not
anyone.
mad at that. I'm not mad at Harrison.
When going into the Charlo fight, both of them with him, if you see leading up to the fight, like the way he carries himself, he's got some fucking swag. He's a G, man. I like his attitude, like his whole fight attitude itself.
Well, I don't know if the underappreciated is the right, but I'm a big, and I know what happened in the last fight, Julian Williams fan, J-Rock.
Yeah, I like J-Rock too.
I just, you know what? I think why I like him in the ring, but I like how he carries himself outside the ring too. You know, as far as social media, he says it how it is. And I think he has a lot of talent, and he got caught.
Yeah.
Greats have got caught.
Right.
You know, Lennox Lewis back when got caught by Hasim Rahman.
Right.
It didn't stop his legacy. You know, so I think in this day and age when, you know, people, you know, get stopped or whatever, are they going to retire? They should retire. Like, you get caught. You know, at least you didn't get beat up.
Joe, we talk about this a lot, and I don't want to get too deep into it, but like
Jolene
a guy like
or Joe.
Jolene, fuck. I mean, both of you guys, both of y'all are Joe. Not both of yous are Joe. So
okay.
Get to the question, bro.
Actually, it was a statement, not a question, but I would like to see a guy like that. Like, I feel like I agree with you, Joe. Like, Julian Williams is a badass fighter inside the ring, but I feel like with his personality and who he is, like, I would like to see like more on him. Like, I would like to see him promoted better. You know, that word promoted better, that can get into another conversation. But a lot of the guys out there, I don't see much on either until they fight, or even when they do fight. I just see them in the ring, and then after that they kind of disappear. I would love to see more on a guy like Julian Williams, kind of outside the ring. I wish he was promoted on a higher level.
Yes.
To get more like from him. That's just my opinion.
I think he's good for the sport inside and outside the ring.
Very much so.
You know, and it's just the only time you see him is when he fights.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to see more of him. So that's fine.
All right, cool. But what about networks? What's your favorite network to watch fights on? Past or present?
I'm an HBO guy.
Yeah.
I came up, man, watching like Roy Jones on HBO. Like, that's when my mom was watching, my dad was watching. Like, you knew HBO was gonna have the fights. So I'm still a HBO guy. I mean, of course I like seeing boxing like a lot more now, but definitely HBO guy.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
Can I ask a question, Joe?
Yeah.
Jump in.
Okay. What would you, if you could, change in boxing?
I think this is a given for me. I feel like I'm plugging right now, but I would definitely have like a council, not necessarily a union, but more so a council for the fighters, like a fighters council, to where when we make decisions like, and this is just me just kind of pulling a rabbit out of a hat, like with the percentages for the belt to fight for like a world title, I think it's like a 3% 3% tax on it for the fighters to pay. I would like the fighters to have like representatives or a voice, someone that can speak on their behalf, whether it be the organized sanctions or the state commissions or even the promoters, or for that matter. I was actually giving the example earlier. Someone was talking about the video game for boxing, and I'm like, yo, the reason why EA Sports can't do a boxing video game is because like the sport is not associated. So and in basketball or in football, like they have unions in place. So with basketball, with NBA 2K, they can do a basketball video game because each player gets a licensing check for their likeness or whatever. So with boxing, you can't do that because it's like, yo, we're gonna go to every single fighter and look to negotiate to get deals done to get these guys on the video game. So if I could change one thing about the sport, I would start with a council for the fighters so that they have representation. Like before decisions are made on the top end with promoters or the organized sanctions, there's one representative for the fighters or a team of representatives for the fighters that can speak on their behalf and actually negotiate things rather than the fighters just take whatever.
Does that eliminate management?
It doesn't eliminate management. If anything, it regulates management to where.
But if I'm a fighter, I'm just saying hypothetically, I'm a fighter. Fuck that. I don't need a manager. I got these other people representing me. Why pay somebody a percentage?
Yeah, but the union is not negotiating or not marketing you to sign with Main Events. As a fighter that doesn't have a promoter and Main Events is recruiting him, the union or the council is not there on behalf of the fighter to say, oh, well, you know what, this is what we want, X, Y, and Z for his particular contract. I think more so the union is there to like uphold or at least dig into the Muhammad Ali Act and make sure that the promoters are within line or within respect of the Muhammad Ali Act for the fighters. So no, you would still have room for the managers. I think the union would just regulate it better to where instead of just licensing, like the state commissions license the managers, the unions will make sure that the managers are actually educated or legit to represent.
So like protect yourself at all times, right?
Yeah, I feel like I'm plugging right now.
Yeah,
like that's what I feel like I'm doing. So yeah, that's the one.
No, that's cool. I'm not mad at that.
What? Wow.
I'm
shocked.
I'm gonna give a little unorthodox question that I've never gotten asked on a podcast, on an interview, or you may not want to answer it.
Okay.
Ask it. One person in boxing that you could punch, slap, trip, or mush in the face, who would that be? You could do any of it to them. Who was that person?
It can't be one of us.
Oh, I'm definitely whooping Sam Watson's ass. Yeah, I got to give it to Sam. I got to get. There's been too many instances, and I'm talking freely right now. Too many instances to where the one time when he walked up to me and Willie Monroe at breakfast and he didn't acknowledge me. He was talking to Willie, and then before he left, he pointed at me and was like, "Yo, you know this is a businessman, right?" Then he fucking walks away. Or in Vegas, I think that was Kovalev. I say it was Kovalev Ward 1, where he just was staring at me, didn't speak, didn't say anything. He just looking at me like from a distance. I kept moving, and he just following me. So yeah, Sam Watson got to get this work.
So are you punching him, slapping him, tripping him, or mushing him?
I'm gonna mush him.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna mush him in his face. I think disrespect. If I backhand another man, it's the total disrespect. I'm gonna mush him.
Right.
Yeah, I'm mush him.
Go ahead, Joe.
That's a fucked up question.
That's cool that you answered it. I didn't think you would.
Oh, no, I'm definitely answering that.
Definitely answering that. All right, we'll do one more boxing related because we're heading into 25 minutes already, I believe. Most underappreciated promoter in the sport today.
Oh,
you can name more than one because there's a ton of them.
Most underappreciated
promoter in the sport today.
I mean, I don't want to say like Main Events because you guys are.
No, leave us out of this. Leave us out of this.
Yeah. I can't say you guys.
But we are. Okay.
Yeah, you are. But I like what's his face. I like Marshall Kaufman. Even though I don't know him to the extent maybe someone that's done deep business with him has, but I think he's one of the underappreciated ones. And I'm gonna name a second one just to kind of make it even. I think Art Palulo. I think Art Palulo is one of the underappreciated ones. I've done deep business with him, and it wasn't always sweet, but just the things, the tidbits, and the education that he gave me, and the kind of like the way to move. I think he's really underappreciated for what he's done in the sport of boxing. So I have to go with those two.
All right.
Jolene doesn't agree with me at all.
No,
Oh,
I don't have an opinion. No,
who
I
is-
just said I'm not mad at that. That doesn't,
no. Who was some of his bigger
I
guys?
don't agree. You know I'm going to say something.
I already fucking know you're gonna say something for sure.
Who was some of his bigger guys that he's had?
Who, Art?
Did he have Provo?
Yeah.
Technical? Oh, he did?
I think he had Algieri also. Him and DeGuardia both had Algieri. I don't think that ended too well, but I think they both had Algieri.
His big guy was Freitas. That
Okay.
was
What about you? You got one? Underappreciated promoter?
me.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy Birchfield.
I am with you, man. I think he's got the club show down. He kills it.
You know what? He's a hustler. Look, there's time. You know, me and Jimmy have been in fights, but I call it how it is. He hustles. You drinking wine?
Dude, Kathy got me. I don't fuck with wine.
Are you drinking wine right now? Show me.
I feel like such a pussy.
I want to see it.
Kathy got me a bottle of wine for Christmas.
God.
And I was like, fuck it, man. I jumped in. I felt super gangster.
You have
Opened it
changed
myself.
during
Fucking
quarantine. Oh my God.
Dude, we've been locked up for 8 weeks, man. Trying a lot of shit.
It's no
All
fucking
right.
excuse. No fucking
All right,
excuse.
I think the Roy Jones people are good. I like what they have with Fight Pass. They're a good group. I like fucking Zabala, All Star Boxing. I love their Telemundo series. I like those guys.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. You know Peter Zimbor? Peter Zimbor is a fucking animal too.
Oh,
man.
he's a beast.
He does like the New Hampshire area.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah,
everything. He's a monster. I like him too. I like a lot of those guys.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. We're fucking going into the fucking deep waters here. I have non-boxing related question for you, and you have to answer. We're gonna play Wed, Better, Dead.
Wait,
You know
say
that
that
game?
one more. Say that one more time.
Wed, Bed, or Dead?
Okay, I got you.
All right. Carol Baskin, Roseanne Connors, or Nancy Grace?
So I got to do one, kill one, marry one.
Marry one. Take your time. This is big.
I'm marrying the tiger chick. Yeah, I'm marrying her.
Yeah, keep her close. Fuck it.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
she killed her husband, right?
Yeah, I do.
The millennial came in.
I feel like there's only one answer to this question.
Yo, and he said Roseanne, right?
Yeah.
Roseanne, yeah.
And who was the other one?
Nancy Grace. I'd fucking kill her.
Nancy Grace is the annoying chick from the news, right?
Oh, she's
Yeah,
always
the
like they're
lawyer.
guilty before they go to trial and shit.
Oh no, I gotta do her.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do her,
All right.
and then I'll off Roseanne.
Ah, really?
Oh, you kill her.
That's fucked
Roseanne,
up.
Roseanne might be sleeping all the time on Ambiens, though. It's not a bad wed.
No, I still gotta offer, bro. Yeah, give me
All
the
right.
tiger. Give me the tiger chick. I like her.
No, I respect that. And then, all right, pet peeves, man. You got pet peeves?
I don't like people that chew loud.
Oof.
Like if you're smacking on food, I don't like that. And I don't like people that like come to me for advice and I tell them what to do. They don't do it, but then they come back to me and tell me some shit that someone else told them and it was similar to the advice I gave them. And they were like raving on this other person that gave them some good advice. That's my biggest pet peeve. Like, don't ask me anything if you're not going to take my advice.
What's your biggest pet peeve, Joe?
I have a new one. My old pet peeve was
What?
I used to
Bad red
fucking get,
wine? Bad red wine?
red wine's awesome. I used to get mad when people would leave the butter drawer open in the fridge. I hate that shit. But my new pet peeve is dudes that stick their tongues out in photos. I hate that shit. Dude. I don't
What do you
trust them.
mean?
Like Cardi B does?
Guys that who?
Like Cardi B when she sticks her tongue out?
That's a girl. That's cool. It's
Yeah,
tongue.
it's
cool.
yeah, but with a dude doing that shit, yeah, I'm with you on that, bro.
But they do it, and they do it a lot. And it's fucking concerning, man. I don't trust them. I don't like that shit.
I think that's like more so Anthony's age of kids. Like it's the mid-20s, younger 20s guys that are doing that shit.
Yeah.
People that like,
Don't be
what's his name?
don't be
That think
disparaging
that-
me.
Sorry, bro.
What's that rapper's name, Joe? Kendrick Lamar that think he's number one.
Oh my god, the goat. The goat. Fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, you can't be talking shit about Kendrick. Come on.
Yeah, you can't.
Yes, we
Yeah, you
can.
can't. No, you can't.
See,
You
AC
can't.
can back me up on that.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can.
I'm not talking shit about Kendrick, but do not say he loved Tupac.
No. Or
Wait,
Eminem.
wait.
Or Eminem.
Whoa. In regards to what? In regards to sales? Of course not.
Oh,
but in
shut up
regards,
with your sales. Tupac was shot. It's not his fault.
I'm just saying.
What do
But in regards to flow, in regards to his lyrics, shit, Kendrick is up there.
Hendrix
There you
fucking
go.
Okay, we gotta
That's
end
what I'm
this
saying.
show soon. We're not getting into this fight because
This is a conversation for another day.
Yeah, we can save it for another day. But Kendrick is
Are
up
we
there.
are we out of time, Anthony?
Yeah, we're around it. I think we should wrap it up.
All right. Real quick. I didn't pick Billy Joe Sanders because that's been bothering me. I'm saying he could put up a fight.
You picked him.
I didn't. That's been fucking me up this whole time.
No, you fucking picked him.
I didn't pick him. I think he puts up a good fight.
Rewind the fucking tape. You picked him, Joe.
I'll edit this whole thing out. It'll just we'll be fine. Don't worry. I didn't pick Billy. I think he puts up a fight.
Still picked him.
Picked him.
All right.
We're gonna wrap it up.
Do you guys want me
Adrian-
to close us out? You want me to close us out?
No, this isn't the Adrian show. It's the Joe and Joe show.
And you're leading for guest of the year so far. That's huge.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're winning.
I do what I can do, man. I do what I can do.
All right. Cool, man. Appreciate you coming on. First guest ever.
Thank you fuckers for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Go write a book. Thanks.
Peace.
Later.